The Prodigal Son. What is your thoughts about the elder son in the parable of the prodigal son? Here's my short opinion. Have you tried to work too hard but forget about the love of God? The older brother was so caught up in working that he forgot why he was living. He was working to earn his keep, working to earn his father's love. In all his toils, he forgot that love is not something to be earned, but given. Furthermore, the love of a Father, at least our Heavenly One, is unconditional. God's love is not bound to our good deeds, which are nothing more than filthy rags in the light of His glory. The younger son, the one who betrayed his family and effectively wished his father dead, was the one to come back home and admit his wrongs. He was the one to enter into the father's love and forgiveness, the one to enter into the celebratory feast. The older brother, on the other hand, the one who thought he did everything right, refused to admit his wrongdoings, refused to admit the fact that maybe he didn't know everything, refused to admit that he couldn't do everything on his own. But more importantly, he refused to enter into his father's love, the very thing he was trying to earn. When the father invited him into the feast, he angrily declined, his pride and sense of entitlement welling up within him. Instead of forgiving his brother and setting their differences aside, he seethed with anger. He couldn't wrap his head around the fact that his father could love unconditionally, love without expecting anything in return. Friends, our Father loves unconditionally, without expecting anything in return. He does not ask us to try and earn His love with good deeds or with hours spent in the sanctuary. He simply asks that we love Him back and that we follow His lead. Have you tried to work too hard but forget about the love of God? Once again, I ask. Thank you for listening. God bless you all.